Let me get a sound check. Let me get a sound check. Sound check. 1 2 1 2. Make sure people are on live. Let me get a sound check. God got kills. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. 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 Let me get a sound check. Hey, what's up? God got kills. Text me. God got kills. Text me. Thank you. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, till I say what's up. That's cool. That's cool, y'all. I ain't gonna be really long with this message. What I gotta say. I'm gonna get it out. I don't even know. I honestly, y'all, I just woke up. I just woke up. Just woke up. Yeah, I was tired. I kind of got up too early today. I got up too early, and the fact that I got up too early and was clowning around earlier, I took me a little nap and got back up. And I almost missed the live. I was going to cancel it, but I said, no, let me get the message out. Let me get this message out. Nah, I'm just talking about what he said, because I think this is going to be important for a lot of people to realize what Bruce has done to Robert Sylvester Kelly, that it don't make sense, and why I don't respect the message that SHARON was trying to send to the people to, hey, y'all listen to this. This is R. Kelly's brother. That don't fly with me too well. It don't fly with me. It don't fly with me at all. And I'm gonna tell y'all why it don't fly with me. Earlier I was on here joking around, man. I just be in my little funny mode. You know, sometimes it's good to laugh. So I want to bring something to some people's attention. And you all have to tell me, do this really like make sense. So with that being said, welcome to
DJ Tyson ain't to be with. Get off my dick, haters. Free R. Kelly, the king of R&B.
You're rocking with the best.
The Chicago nigga.
All right, y'all, get on in, grab your seats. I apologize for being late. Yeah, I done took me a nap. Just come on in. Positive. I promise y'all gonna want to listen to this today. Let's go. So Somebody let them know I'm live right now, y'all. We're going to talk about Bruce Kelly, and I'm going to tell you why. I want to read some things to you all. Why should we respect Bruce Kelly message? Let's go. Welcome to my channel, and thank you all for being here. Hope you click that like, subscribe, and share. Yeah. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey, July, check it out. Let me know you in the building. I need everybody to say, hey, DJ, so I can say what's up to you. What's up, July Bo? Shorty 140. God got kills. Sarah Butler. What's up, Irish Soul for Kelly? Come on in, y'all. Tawana Campbell, what's up? Let's get it in. Come on in, y'all. Get those likes up, subscribe, and share. Let's go. I need somebody to say, hey, DJ in the chat so I can say what's up. Matter of fact. Let's go. Let's go. Gospel Glam, what's up, Gospel Glam? Jennifer, what's up? T, Miss Vern, Princess, Tanya, let's get it. Let me know who's in the building today. Daz, what's up? God got killed. Hazel Eyes, Rose Brown, Real Diamond. Let me know y'all in the building. Say, hey, DJ Tyson, this Terrific Tuesday. What's up, Jamar? What's up, Oma? Man, I'm seeing some new names in the chat. Welcome to my channel, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and share on my channel. For real, for real. Let's go. Hey, Carmen. La la. Soon this song ends, y'all, I'm going right into my message because I really think y'all need to hear what I'm about to say, what I'm about to read. And these ain't my words. These are Bruce Kelly's words. What's up, Vonda? Let's go. Get up. GG. What's up, Latoya? Come on in, y'all. Scorpio 1. What's good with it? If you just tune into my live, I need you to say, hey, DJ, so I know you in the building. Make sure you hit those likes, subscribe, and share to my button. And most definitely, support my channel. Let's go. Sweet Tooth, what's up? Right after this song, y'all, we getting right into the message. Let's go. Come on, I need about 10 more people in my live. 10 more people in my live. Let's go. What's up, Patricia? Welcome to my channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like, most definitely support. I know it's the first. A lot of people got to pay bills. I already know what it is. What's up, Keisha? I'm glad to have y'all over here.
DJ Tyson aimed to be with Free R. Kelly, the king of R&B.
This Chicago, nigga.
Chocolate Affairs. Listen, if you walk into this chat, I need you to say, hey, DJ, so I can shout you out. What's up, Melinda? They don't say, hey, DJ. They just say hello. I said, say, hey, DJ. What's up, aunties? Trying to get a roll call. Who all in this chat today? Oh, yeah, the haters must be trying to stop this message, y'all. Let me get a sound check. Can I get a sound check? Hey, Crystal, can I get a sound check real quick, y'all? Can I get a sound check? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Melinda, how you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I clear? It seems like it's stuck. What the hell's going on? Did I haters trying to not let me get this message out? What? Come on. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Show feel good music. 2 more minutes, y'all. We're going right into the live. If you walked up in this chat and you didn't speak to DJ Tyson, I need you to say, hey, DJ, so I could shout you out. If you walked in this live and you didn't speak to me, just say, hey, DJ, I want to make sure I don't forget to speak to nobody today. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Hope you click that like, subscribe, and share button. Let's go. We got 1 minute, y'all. We right into the message of what I'm about to say, what I'm about to read, what you need to hear, what you need to know. I hope y'all vibing to the music.
This Chicago, nigga.
I don't care about who gonna be mad at me today, y'all. They're gonna be mad every single day. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Get those likes up if you forgot. We got 50 seconds. 50 seconds. Hey, Glass family. Welcome to my channel. Don't make this be y'all last time. All you first time, put them ones in the chat for me. Your first time ever comment in this group chat right here. Let me see ones in the chat. I want to make sure I know who you are. It's your first time commenting. Let's go. Let's get it. Baby, you got to get up, get up, get up. Hey, yo, yo.
This Chicago, nigga.
Free R. Kelly, the king of R&B.
You're rocking with the best.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I understand the Boski is on as well. Not trying to clash with the time. And hey, Josette. Hey, Josetta. Hey, girly girl. What's going on? James, you already know what it is. Hey, what's up, y'all? Don't forget, y'all, October the 23rd to the 24th, we are doing another protest, rally, well-being check, whatever you want to call it, stomping in the streets for Robert Sylvester Kelly. I hope that you all get on board with the movement. I noticed today I have on a different type of hat. Different, you know. Different type of hat today. Yeah, I do. Crazy. Before I say anything else, Hey Sheila, how you doing? Freddie, Frankie, what's good? Before I say anything else, I'd like to do another mic check because it seems like something ain't right. Let me try something else. All right, let me do it again. Let me make sure. Let me do another. Let me do another. Let me do another check. I think I had to go out and come back in, make sure I got people listening to this live as we speak. I don't want no one to not miss this message. Making sure people can hear me. Well, anyway, welcome to my channel, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. We all know that SHARON WINBUSH puts out a video that Bruce Kelly and put out about not doing a protest in front of the MCC. We all know that. And I had an issue with that because you supposed to be his blood brother. And to me, how is that you his blood brother, knowing all that he's up against, and you going on the Lifetime docu-series, not one, but two. If I'm correct, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. If I'm correct, put a one in the chat. He been on not one docu-series, but he been on two. If I'm correct, put a one in the chat. If I'm not, put a two in the chat. Yeah, we about to air some things out. And we all know that Lifetime does not support Robert Sylvester Kelly. For some reason, some reason, I feel like I'm lagging somewhere. So y'all stay put. I'll be right back. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, and for some reason, Lifetime, I feel like I'm a robot or something. Let me make sure. Gotta make sure my camera is working. Okay, I think I'm good. What's up, Dana? So we all know the docu-series is against Robert Sylvester Kelly. And to me, I feel like if this docu-series is against my brother, why would I add on to the shenanigans that's going on with my brother? Yeah, because, I feel like, I want to make sure I'm I want to pop lock a little bit. Let me just, because I look like I can get a heartbeat going a little bit. I'm just saying, wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all got to excuse me. You know I'm act silly at the same time. So I'm going to get this message out. Yeah. So Lifetimes is against R. Kelly, right? That was the purpose of their promotion, is to make R. Kelly look really bad. That was the purpose of the Lifetime docu-series, was to make Robert Sylvester Kelly look bad. And Bruce was part of that. Bruce Kelly was part of the docu-series that possibly led to R. Kelly's incarceration right now today. And this is why I say about people being hypocrites, and nobody wants to be held accountable for their actions. So when I hear people like Levi says, I'm the reason why his cousin in jail. No, I'm not the reason why your cousin in jail. Bruce Kelly is the reason why your cousin in jail. The surviving lives, alleged victims, is the reason why your cousin in jail. Not DJ Tyson. Not DJ Tyson. Anybody that played a part in a docu-series that outed Robert Sylvester Kelly with bad intentions is the reason why R. Kelly's in jail. Not DJ Tyson. Okay? So for Bruce to come out with a video that was published by SHARON WINBUSH, it don't make sense. It does not make sense. So what I'm about to do right now, I'm finna share something with you guys, and I want you to pay attention to the screen. Make sure y'all can see what I'm about to put up there. I'll put me in the corner. And maybe we so quick to forget the things that we do and the things that people put out can be the same thing that could hurt our credibility and destroy our credibility. So everyone, give me a 1 in the chat. Okay, email me, Dom K, DJ Tyson 357. Email me in the chat. Do y'all see this? What is on the screen? Do y'all see this? That's on the screen. Do you see this? Give me a 1 in the chat if you see this on your screen. See this on your screen. That's all I want to know. Because we about to be educated with some things that I think we need to be educated about. Since I'm the only one that sees the shenanigans, the bullshit, whatever. Let's get it cracking. Just give me 1 second. Y'all see this says, he set me up. He set me up. Yeah. How quick we are so to forget the things that we say to these cameras to try to make, just to get a little shine and a little money. How we try to hurt the one that we call blood brothers. And the reason why I wear this hat today, because I am a Mason. Check my credentials. If any Mason out there challenges me, I bet you I know what to tell them. Because I study myself to be approved. So I wore this Mason hat to show people about this worldwide brotherhood. Y'all know I've been in Chicago. I've been down in my lodge plenty of times. And that's without a question of who I am. So I can represent it. This is a brother. So let me go in the chat because I want to make sure I see what everybody is saying, and then I'm gonna read this. And that's without a question of who I am, so I can represent. Okay, all right. So I got to remind. It's all good, Iris. So I'm going to open up the lines, Iris. You can call in. So it says, he set me up. R. Kelly brother says singer secretly taped him having a threesome. Right? Now, these are not my words. So if anybody mad at this video right now, I suggest you get out your feelings. I will reach my hand out to you, or to you, or to you, wherever you may at. I'm going to reach my hand out to you, and I'm going to grab you, and I'm going to help you out your feelings today. Okay? So I'm going to extend one hand to anybody if I need to help you out your feelings. I don't know which hand you should. I give you the left hand. I want to help you out your feelings. And you tell me, why should I listen to a message that's sent by his brother who says this about his incarcerated brother? He set me up. R. Kelly's brother said singer secretly taped him having a threesome. These are not my words. These ain't my words. These are the words that Bruce Kelly claims, and lifetimes surviving R. Kelly, not one, but two, part two. So nobody's in the chat going to tell me that his brother don't know how much trouble his brother was in. If you tell me that I should respect this brother, then you need to get out my chat right now, because brothers don't do this shit to brothers. Okay? No one is going to tell me that his brother don't know, didn't know, couldn't know. His brother was in trouble with the media assassinating his image and his character. So let's continue to read on. The Reckoning, Surviving R. Kelly Part 2 Reckoning, that he didn't know he was allegedly being recorded by his brother as he had sex with two women. And by the way, having sex with two women is not a crime. I once had a threesome, and whoo, man, well, that's a whole nother story. That's not a crime. Okay, now let's talk about it. This is brother. Surviving R. Kelly Part 2, The Reckoning, the 3-night special event on Lifetime, which premiered last week, details the mountain of accusations against singer R. Kelly, or Robert Kelly, over the past 3 decades. While most of the people he accused of hurting are underage girls and young women, the docu-series also accuses him of committing nefarious actions against his own brothers. So I'm trying to understand when he come out with this message yesterday about don't go in front of the MCC like he was so concerned about Robert Sylvester Kelly. Was he concerned about Robert Sylvester Kelly when he made his statements? Was he concerned about Robert Sylvester Kelly when he went on the docu-series 1, but not 1, but 2 docu-series defaming his brother image and his brother character? So now, me as a law-abiding citizen, am I supposed to sit back and listen to what he says? Hell fucking no. While R. Kelly R. Kelly's oldest brother, Bruce Kelly, said he believes that all the women his brother recorded were taped with consent. He did allege that his sibling recorded him without his permission. Okay? Put one in the chat if you're enjoying this commentary so far. I want to make sure we got some real ass people in this chat. This is what you call volunteer information. Do anybody know the word volunteer information? Well, let me give it to you, what volunteer information is. Yeah, hit that Cash App too. You can. Bless this channel. It's all good. Super chat is working. This is what you call volunteer information. You volunteer something about your brother against some people who don't like your brother. You volunteer some information with a docu-series that they use to help try to get a conviction against your brother. You shared something that happened years ago with a docu-series that's assassinating your brother image, your brother character, and that the government wants locked up. Okay? This is Bruce words, not my words, not Kevin Terrell words. This is not DJ Tyson words. These are Bruce words. And I tell everybody, and people do not want to listen to the words that is coming out of my mouth. This social media can either help you or hurt you. Now, if you haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit that like. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If it's your first time in this channel, I welcome you to my channel. Not this time, but every time I go live, hit those notification buttons so you can come in and see what DJ Tyson might have to say. Because I'm going to bring it to you because it's right here before our face. And how we so quick to not remember what's being said in this social media world. What you say will haunt you forever. It could be good, it could be bad. It's not my fault. Okay? This is his words, not mine, so don't get mad. I'm just the messenger. I'm just doing commentary. While R. Kelly's older brother, Bruce Kelly, said he believes that all the women his brothers recorded were taped with consent, he did allege that his sibling recorded him without his permission. He recorded me one time having sex with 2 women. Bruce claimed in the docu-series, I didn't know that it was being videoed, though he set me up. I knew the next day because he showed it to me. Bruce words, not DJ Tyson words. So please don't get in your feelings because I'm delivering this message to the people on why I don't respect the message sent through SHARON from Bruce Kelly. And I have that right not to respect what the fuck he says. How you want to take me to believe that you care about your brother, but these are the things that you're saying about your brother. Help me believe how you want me to respect what you're saying about your brother when you was on a Lifetime doc series, not 1, but 2 times. That's against your brothers with all the alleged victims. Do that make sense to y'all in the chat? Put a 1 in the chat for yes, a 2 in the chat for no. Okay, let me continue to read. Bruce said he thinks his brother secretly taped him as a joke and alleged that R. Kelly told him he did so because he was making a movie called Dumb Looks. Bruce claimed that when he watched the sex tape his brother LETZ set up, he had so many dumb looks on his face. Okay? The alleged recording isn't the only one that the controversial singer brother have been linked to. Bruce words. Bruce words. Yeah. Your words, homie. Not my words, so don't be mad, homie. Carrie Kelly, R. Kelly's younger brother, recalled in the documentary how he found alleged horrors on what he said he thought was a scary movie tape. Back in 1995, while he was visiting his brother in Miami, he said he saw a VHS tape that appeared to be a Stephen King movie. He claimed he asked R. Kelly if he could watch it, but his brother told him to buy your own. Instead, Carey said he took the tape back to Chicago and popped it into a VHS player. I'm not knowing what's on this tape and not Stephen King no more, he continued. Instead, it was led to something much more shocking. He claimed that the tape showed R. Kelly with multiple young girls, one as young as 13, saying that although he was horrified, he returned the tape to his brother to protect him. Okay, I have a problem with these words. I'm going to read this again for the slow people. Listen to these words. Back in 1995, while he was visiting his brother in Miami, he said he saw a VHS tape that appeared to be a Stephen King movie. He claimed he asked R. Kelly if he could watch it, but the brother told him to buy your own. Instead, Carey said he took the tape back to Chicago and popped it into a VHS player. I'm not knowing what's on the tape. It's not Stephen King no more, he continued. Instead, it was allegedly something much more shocking. He claimed the tape showed R. Kelly with multiple young girls, one as young as 13, saying that although he was horrified, he returned the tape to his brother to protect him. So can we stop there for a minute? I do not want anybody to be offended for what I'm about to say because I am not on the slow bus. They say reading is very important. You heard the words you say back in 1995, he had a tape. He was in Miami. Where's my pen and where's my paper? Lord, thank you, Jesus. Pen and paper. Let me get my pen and my paper, y'all, because I need to write some notes down. So when I do this commentary, I want y'all to understand the words that's coming out of my mouth. There it is. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. Let me wake a lot of you people up. Because right now we about to play Make It Make Sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Everybody put Make It Make Sense in the chat. Make it make sense in the chat. Make it make sense in the chat. There's key words in this. Yeah. It's key words in this, y'all. Make it make sense. No. This ain't damaging. This ain't damaging the rod. So check this out. Listen to me. Listen to me. If he said he went to Miami, key words in this, Miami. Okay? Miami. He said in Miami, he saw a VHS tape. Miami. And he said he took it back to Chicago. Isn't Miami a distance from Chicago? Put a 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no. Isn't that a distance from Chicago? You take the tape from Miami. You popped it in a VCR in Chicago. You allege you saw these things. So you mean to tell me you went from Miami to Chicago, see the tape in Chicago, but you go back to Miami to get a tape to your brother? Do that make sense to y'all? 1 for yes, 2 for no. He took the tape from Miami to Chicago. See, this is what people don't understand when people make these statements and say these things. It's like Michael Avenatti. It's like the husband and the wife. Yeah, took it back that fast. It's like the husband and the wife that was on Gloria Allred's channel when he said he was looking to watch some old football in the basement, and he had a VCR tape, and not knowing what was on the tape, and he put it in, and he saw it was a man having sex with a girl that looked like R. Kelly. Where the fuck do they get these stories from? Are you serious? Are you serious? Why do people don't get these lie detector tests on these alleged victims and all these accusations that they're using to try to incriminate this man? Why they won't get a lie detector test? We make it seem like we're living in a world that you could just say anything about anybody and it's just supposed to stick. You see the tape in Miami. You go to Chicago, all the way to Chicago to watch the tape? Are you serious? And then you take it back to Miami? Because that's where you got it from. These are the words. Anyway, Kerry also alleged that R. Kelly tried to make him take the fall for the infamous video that surfaced in 2002. Well, let me just go back again. If you saw this tape of a 13-year-old, or whatever the case may be, this is why I say, how the fuck do you expect me to listen to any of these goddamn brothers when they saying this shit about their own goddamn brothers? Make that shit make sense. How you think me as a man looking at this shit, all this shit they saying about their brother, and you want me to respect their brother? Are y'all serious? Are you serious, Sharon? Sharon, are you serious? Okay? Kerry also alleged that R. Kelly tried to make him take the fall for the infamous video, and this ain't nothing we already heard before, because Kerry did say these words, but service in 2002, which allegedly shows R. Kelly having sex with, urinate on a 14-year-old girl. R. Kelly was later acquitted on all related child pornography charges in connection with that tape in 2008, which we know right now is a reoccurring event. Michael Avenatti, he gets the tape. He has the tape. He takes the CNN. They watch it. Kerry, he gets the tape. He alleged that R. Kelly was having sex with a 13-year-old. He takes it back to R. Kelly in Miami from Chicago. That shit don't make sense to me. What are we listening to, people? Everybody that say they blood doesn't make them related. Everybody that's blood doesn't make them family. So when Bruce come out with this bullshit about don't protest in front of MCC, protest here and there, who the fuck is he really talking to, nigga? You and your brother carried and said all this shit about your own brother, and you really want me to listen to what you saying right now? Do that shit really make sense? And he says, Kerry said his brother asked him to purge myself in a court of law and risk jail time for some of the stuff that didn't have anything to do with me, claiming his siblings tried to bribe him to do so. Man, I'll buy you a car. I'll buy you a record deal. I'll give you $50,000. His brother, he said his brother told him. I said, let me tell you something, man. You ain't got enough money for me to say that that's me because I ain't worth me selling my soul. He said it ain't worth him selling his soul. Well, if it ain't worth you selling your soul, Carrie, why you sell your soul now? Everybody knew you and R. Kelly didn't get along that well. Why you sell your soul now? He said, this is his words. He said it ain't worth selling his soul. It ain't worth selling his soul. So how all of a sudden you sell your soul out to Lifetime, Bruce, Carrie, at least two people in a docu-series claim that R. Kelly told them that the man in the infamous video was a brother and not him. R. Kelly has denied all accusations made against him. He's currently awaiting trial on a series of charges across multiple jurisdictions. The greatest thing I like about this, reading this last part, is R. Kelly denied, as he continued to deny all allegations. And even to this day, he denies all allegations against him. What do they want a man to do? What do they want a man to do? I heard Nicole, before I came on this live, I heard Nicole's, hey, Double Down Queen, welcome to my channel. I heard Nicole said about the inmate today, and she says that R. Kelly is in the cell. Thank you for the super chat. R. Kelly's in the cell with his old roommate and the guy who jumped on him. Did y'all hear that too? Or did I hear something wrong? I was listening to it before. And this is what his lawyer says. I'm trying to understand how you want me to respect a man that says he's his brother when he's the same nigga that went against his brother and said these things about his brother. Yeah, already sold his soul. He already sold his soul. Anytime you brothers go on that Lifetime shit, that's saying that you teamed up with that white man. That means you teamed up with the producers of Lifetime. What's his name? Eric, Jim Gardis, whatever the fuck his name is. You teamed up with Jim, who been coming after R. Kelly for years. That's what it says to me. I don't know what it says to you all, but what it says to me, when he went on that Lifetime docu-series, that means he was on board with everybody who was against Robert Sylvester Kelly in that Lifetime docu-series. Oh, he's in my comments. Bruce is here. I'm just saying, make it make sense. I mean, we go keep this shit real. Let's keep this shit real. I see you, Mimi. Welcome to my channel, Mimi. Make sure y'all hit those likes, subscribe to my channel. Also support my channel. Appreciate all your donations that comes to my channel. Thank you. They say they moved Kells and his roommate to the guy cell. That jumped on Kells, then they moved the guy to another cell. Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. This man ain't never been convicted of nothing. And this public opinion shit is a bunch of bullshit, man. You know what's so crazy? We never heard R. Kelly admitting to anything. We never heard R. Kelly saying, I did this, I did that, I did anything. Correct me, am I right, am I wrong? But you know what we heard? You know what we heard for sure? One thing for sure, two things for certain. You know what we heard? Do anybody know what we heard? If you don't, just say no, because I can tell you what I heard. You know what we heard? We heard Angelo. We heard Larry. We heard Bozo. We heard the alleged victims. We heard Sharon WINBUSH, Levi. And you know what else we heard? We heard Donald Trump. We heard Donald Trump. That's crazy. And he's the president of the United States of America. And you know what we heard Donald Trump say? Just grab him by the pussy. That's what we heard. Just grab him, grab her by the pussy. We heard Donald Trump say that. R. Kelly continued to maintain his innocence. We heard Azriel, we heard Angelo, we heard the mama, we heard the daddy. That's why we still screaming, where were the parents? Because we hear all the parents saying what they was doing, what they regret. They take responsibility. Well, if you take responsibility, why R. Kelly is locked up and why is their daughters a federal witness? I'm just please make this make sense. How can I trust the system? The same system that said they're supposed to serve and protect people, but it's the same system that they use it to hurt our people. Somebody type something in the chat. If I missed something, retype it and I'll check it again because I wasn't reading a lot of comments, but retype it again. I think somebody said, read what I said or something. Just retype it and I'll look at it as it come up. And if Donald Trump can be the president of the United States of America by saying, grab him by the pussy, just grab him by the pussy. What's that said as us as citizens of the United States of America? Who the fuck is we voting for? Everything that's been said against Rob are nothing but allegations, and allegations should be why this man is locked up right now. If I miss your message, just retype it. Everything that's been said against Robert Sylvester Kelly has been they say, hearsay. There's no recordings out there saying R. Kelly said anything, done anything, committed anything. But there's a recording out there with Donald Trump saying, you just grab him by the pussy. And you get all these white women go against Donald Trump with the words of him saying, grab him by the pussy. And this is so important in my message because we got to understand what is R. Kelly up against right now. We have a president right now who had women comes against him. And he's the president of the United States of America. And he bluntly says, just grab him by the pussy. And some women came forward because he possibly could have grabbed him by the pussy. R. Kelly hasn't admitted to anything. You don't have no recordings out there, R. Kelly. Tell me if I'm right or am I wrong. You in the chat, you in the comments. The system is failing us. The system is really failing us as American people. I'm shocked. Now, you made a statement. I remember Donald Trump saying that he can grab a woman by the pussy because he is so famous and wealthy on Access Hollywood some years ago. Okay? What if Robert Sylvester Kelly said the same exact words? What if he said those same exact words, y'all? Do you think the government would use those words to convict him? Put a 1 in the chat for yes, a 2 in the chat for no. If R. Kelly said the same words Donald Trump said, because I'm a celebrity and I'm wealthy and I'm famous, just grab him by the pussy. I'm shocked in what we're seeing in this world. They say a man is innocent until proven guilty. And this man proven his innocence over 30 years ago. Why they still harassing this man? Is jealous and envy that serious to this degree? Okay, Brandon, I stand to probably be corrected, but however it is, he still grabbed him by the pussy. Period. Now, I understand to be corrected on some things, but if that was Obama saying some shit like that, do you think Obama would have been president? I'm just saying. If that was Barack Obama saying the same shit Trump said, Do you think Barack Obama would have became president? If you didn't like this channel, you hating. If you didn't like this channel, you commenting some crazy shit on the screen. And maybe some reason you mad because a lot of people is watching this video and trying to understand what I'm saying out my mouth. Can be none but facts. It's crazy. This is crazy. This is really, really crazy. So how am I supposed to be listening to his brother who sends a message when he sends several messages on Lifetime docu-series 1 and part 2? Fuck that. If Robert Sylvester Kelly is a celebrity, the same way they protect Harvey Weinstein, they protect a lot of these murderers that made high-profile cases, that made international news, so just they could see these people get convicted. If they protected mass murderers and people who killed kids and raped kids and did all these things right before our eyes, shoot up a crowd in Boston, Massachusetts marathon. They protected people like these just to get a goddamn conviction. So tell me why the fuck they can't protect R. Kelly? Why the fuck they want to put it on the protesters? Why they want to send a message to us to stop a movement that could possibly wake up the eyes to the blind and help get this man out? And you make that shit make sense to me, and I won't protest again. I won't encourage people to come out again. When you stand, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. And we've been living in these worlds years. We've been around this world for years, living on this earth for years, and we've seen all the mass killing, the mass murderers, the mass rapists be protected. Just so people can see them get executed, get sentenced. They protect these people in prison. This man is only locked up because of accusations against him because people's opinions and you mean to tell me a protest is going to hurt Robert, Sylvester Kelly? So where's that same protection y'all had for all these killers, all these murderers, all these people who kill kids? Where's that same protection at? Where's that same protection that y'all had for them people who did the mass shootings in movie theaters? Where's that same protection that y'all had for them people who did the mass shooting in Florida, who shot up the schools? Where's that same protection that you can't have for a man who been in the music business over 30 years, ain't killed nobody, ain't raped nobody, ain't sexually assaulted nobody? Because public opinion is not the law. The law is the law. Give them that same respect. Give them that same respect that you seen that happened in the United States of America that killed a whole lot of people. Give them that same protection. So you would take the taxpayers' money and you'll protect these mass shootings. You take the taxpayers' money and you will protect these mass killings. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So make me leave. Why should I respect Bruce Kelly? Y'all ain't say nothing the first time. Y'all ain't say nothing the first time. So why say something now? We was out there screaming the first time. They was beating on the windows and all that. We ain't get no publicity then. Ain't no motherfucker had shit to say then. Ain't no motherfucker had nothing to say. Hey, spitting fire. Ain't nobody had nothing to say then. Ain't no motherfucker wasn't making no noise then when the first rally kicked off and was being launched. When nobody commented about that shit then. All you haters and all you doubters was on that bandwagon. Oh, it ain't gonna be shit. But then when you saw how well it took off, then everybody got something to say, including SHARON, WINBUSH, Bozo, Levi, Larry. Those the real co-conspirators against Robert Sylvester Kelly. You can't get me to kumbaya against my mentor. You can't get me to kumbaya against somebody who's supposed to raise me like a father. You can't get me to kumbaya with a motherfucker who called my cousin a pedophile, Levi. You so stuck on me saying a dope dealer singer, but the most shameful word is to call your cousin a pedophile, a rapist, a child molester. He fucks little girls, this, that, and the other. And you cool with Angelo and Larry. Make that shit make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm trying to understand, what are we listening to? What are we watching? What are we looking at? How is it so easy to hee and ha about Robert Sylvester Kelly's life? I've sat there and I watched the Bozo Show, and how it's so easy for Larry to call in and play with R. Kelly, and for another nigga to giggle. Oh man, you don't want that. Man, I'm gonna get on here and talk about R. Kelly. Man, you don't want that. I have a problem with that. And anybody else to see that, you should have a problem with it too. How is it so easy to kick it with people who's against somebody you claim to love so much? I'm blown. I'm really blown. How is it so easy for people to kick it with people who we say we want justice for? And you hear a man like Levi says, I want justice for my cousin. He's screaming 1,000 times, I want justice for my cousin. But you kick it with the motherfucker who is against your cousin. You hear Bozo say, that's my mentor. He raised me like a daddy. I'm going 10 toes deep. But you kick it with the motherfucker who's working for Angelo and helped them build Team Truth. And Team Truth, we all know, is against R. Kelly. You hear Sharon WINBUSH always screaming that the bloggers ain't doing a goddamn thing in these YouTube streets. We need to make some bigger noise to get to a bigger audience, to take it to another level, to expand beyond YouTube. And now that it's being done, and now that it has been done, you see her attacking the movement. You make that shit make sense to me. Or I listen to Sharon. You have Bruce Kelly, Carrie Kelly, get on these docu-series and help defame their brother's image, their brother's character, all because of fucking envy, jealousy, and maybe even money, or maybe because they don't hide the gift that R. Kelly got, but then want to get on this motherfucking YouTube streets or a message through Sharon and say, don't go to the MCC. Who the fuck says I gotta listen to a nigga like that? With a brother like that, who needs fucking enemies? Make this shit make sense. I'm starting to believe all these people, Levi, Dana, Sharon, Bruce, Carrie, Larry, seems like an old enterprise to me. A lot of us have followed Sharon, and I should have a great deal of respect for Sharon WINBUSH last year, even being on Dr. Rice's channel. But I lost it all for her. I don't respect her. You're a hypocrite. Practice what you preach. You talked about all the bloggers and what we was doing, what we should do, and how we should do it. And then when it's done, you try to tear it down. I lost all respect for Sharon WINBUSH. You talked about Dana in the beginning and Levi in the beginning. And then when the rally comes, oh, and you talked about Larry. And then when the rally comes, you on the show with the same people that you talk about, because the second rally then made some headlines. We didn't make news. We made some headlines. We made some noise. So you make that shit make sense to me. And then you call on the Debunking channel and says you don't have nothing against me or him, but you were just putting videos up talking about you call the feds and we threaten you. Well, you don't have nothing against us. What the fuck is you trying to get us locked up for? Over a rally? Over a protest? This shit don't make sense to me. That shit don't make sense to me. And what they don't know with Larry, he using them as guinea pigs. He pulling them like a puppet by the string. He's finding out who is all weak so he can get in their inner circle. That's what Larry do. I see it all the time. It seems like he's trying to be the biggest instigator and Captain Saver nigga of all. When the heat is on Dana, here comes Larry, Levi, Mama Mary, and a few others to his rescue to make it feel like he's a macho man. This last rally made everybody get in their fucking feelings. This last rally made everybody get in their fucking feelings. This last rally made everybody become jealous. This last rally made me get more haters. Made us get more haters. This last rally got a lot of people in their feelings. This last rally made people even more jealous? Yeah, he laughing at him. He infiltrating. So how it's so easy to he and ha ha, and for a nigga like Levi to say, Larry, you is not the enemy. You is just the opposition. But that's your cousin. Make sure y'all hit those like buttons. Make sure you subscribe. T. Steven, what's going on? That's crazy. So at this time, I want to know you all personal opinion about this whole, as Debo would say, debacle. What's your opinions? Bruce says, do not go in front of MCCs, go get them hurt. I says, if they could protect all these killers and mass murderers and rapists and terrorists, if they could protect them so they could have their day in court, why the fuck they can't protect Robert Sylvester Kelly, who's never been convicted of anything? It ain't like they went in his crib and they found a whole lot of guns. It ain't like they went in his crib and they allegedly saying they found a whole lot of sex tapes. Yeah, right. So why he can't be protected? If all these fucking mass murders and killers and people who commit all these heinous crimes and kill all these people can be protected, why the fuck the government can't protect Robert Sylvester Kelly? Why the fuck the MCC can't protect Robert Sylvester Kelly? You'll protect a honky-tonk ass man, white man, who say fuck the feds on his forehead, and you will use him to hurt Robert Sylvester Kelly. So why the fuck y'all can't protect him? You'll give a mass murder some leniency, all because the government hates Robert Sylvester Kelly. Y'all give a murderer some leniency, who known as a murderer, possibly did the crime. You would use him for a guinea pig to hurt Robert Sylvester Kelly. What the fuck is we up against, people? So you want me to listen to Bruce, who got on one, but two docu-series against his own brother, SHARON? This shit is foul on all levels. Thank you for the super chat. This shit is foul on all levels. So I had to ponder these thoughts. It's a time to laugh, time to joke, time to play. And it's a time to be serious. If y'all got a problem with Robert being in the MCC, if you got a problem with Robert being someone popular, someone famous, if you got a problem with MCC going on lockdown because Robert is in there, then let him go. Let him go. Give him house arrest. If the government that mad, if the MCC that mad, that they got to put the MCC on lockdown, then let them go. Don't hurt them. Don't hurt them. If y'all got a problem with him being in there, you inmates, then won't y'all talk to somebody about getting them house arrest? If you think he fucking up your visits or fucking up whatever you made your commissary, whatever, get a man house arrest. If MCC can't handle Robert Sylvester Kelly and got an issue with him being there, let him go. If y'all can't protect him, give him house arrest. Because if anything happened to Robert Sylvester Kelly, a man who's never been convicted of anything other than a fucking public opinion, all I would say is Rodney King. Because it seems like that's what they really want. It seems like they want another Rodney King scene. I was locked up before. I seen a lot of visits, a lot of people that get out that got a long ass, extensive ass records and get right back out. All because of a loop in the system. I seen a lot of people get out, all because the system has failed us. And when they get out, they still didn't appreciate their freedom and they do some more dumb shit. If you can give people second chance programs when they get out of prison, why y'all can't get R. Kelly that same right? And he ain't even been to prison. If you can give people second chance programs to get their life together, why y'all can't get R. Kelly house arrest? So he can fight for his defense. He's never been convicted of anything. Public opinion is not going to work with me. Maybe it'll work with you, but it ain't going to work with me. Y'all hate this man that bad? Y'all hate that man that bad? Is that money really that serious? Is this fame really that serious? I pray that everybody who got power, who misuses their power, who misuses their authority, that God take it from them, because you don't deserve it. That's my prayer. I pray that every person God then gave some type of power, some type of authority, and you misuse your power and your authority, I pray that God take it from you. You don't deserve it. People don't believe in karma these days. People don't believe in karma these days. People don't believe what goes around comes around. Why a man can't live his life? Why a man can't say no? Do we got to be a yes sir, massa? Do we got to have a slave mentality? Because if I beat some shit, I'm going to live my motherfucking life. And if I don't want to get no woman hair done, nails done, if I want to tell a woman it's over, I don't want to fuck with you no more, I'm going to tell you just that. And so because I tell you no and not yes, I got to go to prison. My image and my character got to be assassinated because I tell you no. I don't want to fuck with you no more. Then what fucking world is we living in? If a man been locked up for 20 years, 25 years, 40 years, and the system has failed this man, and this man been saying, I didn't commit that murder. I didn't kill that white girl. And you got some people that's growing up in law. Get this man free. Is it that same man who they accused of committing murder, locked up 20 years, now he's free? Do he have a right to live his life? Do he have a right to live his life? So shouldn't R. Kelly have a right to live his life if the system found him not guilty? You know what's so crazy? Let me bring y'all up on something. You remember the white girl who they said killed her daughter? What's her name? And they found her in the trunk. They said her daughter was missing, and they found her in the trunk. What's her name? Was Lacey, Stacy. I was following the case on CNN. What's the lady name, y'all? They said that killed her daughter, and she got found not guilty. What's the lady name? Somebody talk to me. Remember the white lady? I think it was in Florida when they was looking for her daughter, Casey Anthony. There you go. Casey Anthony. Prime example. Are they harassing her? That's my question. Since we want to talk about the government don't like R. Kelly, is the government harassing her? What's up, T Sizzle? And everybody that's to my chat, make sure you hit those like buttons, subscribe to my channel, put them notifications on. Oh, yeah. We got Casey Anthony. Was it Stacy Peterson? But I think Casey was the one who got found not guilty. Did they let her go? I'm looking in the chat. What am I missing? What's up, Stephanie? I'm just saying. She living her life. Casey Anthony living her life. She's still doing videos. Government ain't fucking with her. And they hated her guts because they felt like she killed her daughter. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. And that was by public opinion. The public felt that Casey Anthony killed her daughter. Public opinion. Murder. The public felt Casey Anthony killed her baby. Wow. Same way they felt R. Kelly did these alleged crimes. Casey Anthony went to court. She went to trial. She maintained her innocence. And regardless of what we may thought, they found her not guilty. You don't see them harassing her. She living her life. R. Kelly went to trial. They found him not guilty. He living his life, but they harassing him every time somebody don't get their way. White privileged. I won't even talk about O.J. Simpson. I won't talk about Bill Cosby. Two dead bodies. And O.J. the Juice Man on the Bronco chase. Went to court. Got found not guilty by the great Johnny Cochran. If it don't fit, it must have quit. And isn't it funny how they still want to be after OJ? Because everybody felt OJ did it. But OJ went to court and they found this man not guilty. But what OJ did was kept fucking up. When you know the system is against you and not with you, that should give you some type of act right. This nigga goes into the Las Vegas, correct me am I wrong, hotel for his memorabilia. He wanted his memorabilia back. And you beat a murder case. Wow. Knowing the system is against you. Knowing that they want to lock you up and throw away the key. So what they do, not only did they get him, but they try to slam him for the murder. He got found not guilty on. And I will say that's OJ's fault. But in this situation right here with Robert Sylvester Kelly, public opinion bullshit, never convicted of anything, having been in no trouble, none. Now they want to pull this back down memory lane bullshit. The shit ain't right. And what I'm gonna do is I really want to know what's y'all opinion on the topic. Bruce Kelly coming out saying, don't go to the MCC, it's going to hurt R. Kelly. What we do shouldn't even affect R. Kelly. If people protest against Donald Trump, did that hurt him? When people protested against Donald Trump, did that hurt Donald Trump? If they protected him, they should protect R. Kelly. That's their job. That's what they get paid to do. Not try to find an easy way out to not do their job. If the MCC got to go on lockdown, it is what the fuck it is. They in jail. I've been there. They put us on lockdown before. We ain't fighting no inmate because he got us on lockdown. If we was on lockdown, we on lockdown. We had to deal with the shit. If you can't do the time, don't do the fucking crime. Anything else in there is privileged. They stupid. Bust those lines open. 312-730-5687. I want you to call in with your opinion about Bruce Kelly, everything that's going on in these YouTube streets, who all got something to do with R. Kelly being locked up and staying locked up, and why they want to shift the blame on me and Debunking. I want to hear you tonight. Put the number in the chat. I want to hear you tonight. Bruce Kelly says, don't do it in the MCC. They're supposed to protect your cousin. So if you want to make some noise to me, you need to go make some noise at the MCC. Don't get on this YouTube trying to tell us what the fuck to do. We ain't having that shit. If you want to make some noise, call the MCC. Call in. Lines is open. I want to hear y'all tonight. I want to hear what you got to say. I want to know what's your opinion about what Bruce Kelly said. Go ahead, Carla. You on the live with DJ Tyson.
Hey.
Hey.
I feel that they are retaliating against R. Kelly, and they using him as they using that because y'all was protesting, they went on lockdown. That's a cover up because the MCC has been on lockdown since COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
And Bruce, I think he just need to be quiet. Be quiet. Just hush.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this. Are any of the government buildings open or the government still on lockdown?
No, they on lockdown. They working from home.
Okay. So if the government building on lockdown from the government courts, that means the prisons got to be on lockdown. So why are they trying to make every excuse to make it seem like it's the protesters? Why is they so?
Like I say, they using the protesters as a scapegoat. They trying to cover up because they retaliating against R. Kelly.
And they shouldn't do that.
No. No.
Exactly. What I'm saying is they shouldn't do that. And not only that, if you got a problem with Robert Sylvester Kelly being in the MCC, and if you can't protect this man, get this man house arrest so he can fight his case. Get this man.
He should have been on house arrest.
He should have been on house arrest. The public opinion is really killing me, man, because I'm starting to believe that these people in these YouTube streets that claim to be so close to Rob do not want Rob out of jail.
No, they don't.
They don't want Rob out of jail, because if Rob get out of jail, there's no need for $1 for the king. There's no need for no R. Kelly Defense Fund. There's no need for any motherfucker to speak on Rob's name, because Rob can speak up for his goddamn self.
Exactly.
He can raise his own goddamn money. If the government that mad of a person or intimidated by a person of Robert Sylvester Kelly, because if he get out, he'll have a greater chance on winning his case again and possibly getting some better lawyers if he need better lawyers. I'm just saying.
Well, everybody needs to look at the bigger picture. It's an agenda.
Mm-hmm.
And it started with Bill Cosby. And we as a whole, we let that man down. There's no way Bill Cosby should be in prison. Look at what Bill Cosby has done for the community.
Yeah.
So it started with him.
Speaking of Bill, did Bill get house arrest or was that false?
No, that's still, I think they still going through the motion with him.
Yeah. I mean, we don't see racism the way it is right now, then you know what's going to happen? We go fail as people.
Well, we already failing as people, so we already failing. And what they say, all skin folks ain't kin folks, and that's real. The ones that don't want to see what's happening, we just need to let them be.
Mm-hmm.
But I am my brother's keeper, so I'm going to keep fighting for what's right. And what's right is that R. Kelly don't deserve to be in prison.
Right. Man who's never convicted of anything. And that's, I keep saying, public opinion, and let me put that up there for the slow people, is not the law.
Well, to the chat, excuse my language, but a hoe ain't no victim.
Public opinion is not a law.
No, it's not. It's not. Like I say, I'm just so upset because they are trying to use the protesters as a scapegoat, just so they could try to kill this man in prison.
Well, all I'm gonna say is Rodney King. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, like I say, we gotta fight for our brother, point blank, and that's it. We gotta fight for our brother. We let Dr. Bill Cosby down. We can't let Rob down. Come on, people. We can't let Rob down.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy is about this whole thing is they really don't want Robert Sylvester Kelly to have any fans, any supporters, anything. She said it. She said a hoe is not a victim. A hoe.
No, a hoe is not a victim.
A hoe is a hoe.
That hoe was there until that hoe couldn't get what she wanted. Once Rob ain't get that hoe what she wanted, that hoe went on her way, and now that hoe is trying to go after Drake and anybody else she could go after with money. Sit your whole ass down. I'm sorry, chat, but I'm upset.
It's okay. We got got work to do. A lot of work to do, man. It's just
like I say, whoever don't want to fight for R. Kelly, let them be. We keep fighting for our brother. We can't let our brother down.
right. That's right. That's right.
This is crazy. This is real crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life.
Me either. And I'm so shocked by the system that the system, it really failing us, man. The system is failing us, man. You know, I don't even trust them, man. I think shit, they want to kill all black people out. They want us to be in
Well, the system was never set up for us.
Yeah.
Point blank. It was never set up for us. It's two sets of laws. Laws for them and laws for us.
Right.
Like I say, people just need to wake up and see what's going on. And the ones that want to keep saying he a pedophile, well, y'all keep saying he a pedophile. Y'all just keep on saying he a pedophile. But he ain't no pedophile because he was messing with girls of age. He was messing with young women. And wasn't nobody saying nothing when Hugh Hefner had. He was a pedophile.
Hugh Hefner had a lot of hoes.
Yes, he did. And they was underage. So he was a pedophile, but wasn't nobody saying nothing about him. It was okay for him.
Mm-hmm. Anybody that's watching this channel, take a pause and hit that like button if you haven't. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Turn your notifications on when I go live. I don't know. I might be in a funny mood one day. I don't know, but right now I'm on another page, man. I'm on some shit that don't make sense. Hold on one second, caller. Hello? Yes. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold on one second. Hey, caller, I'm gonna let you go. I got another call on the phone, okay?
Yeah, that's how I was about to say. I'm gonna jump back in the chat.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, so I just want to know, so who's supposed to protect the inmates? Who's supposed to protect the inmates if somebody they're getting hurt and things of that nature?
The officers are supposed to protect the inmates at all times. That is their job, to make sure there's no riots in the jail. There's nobody getting hurt in the jail. That's the officer's job. That's the ones who, for me being incarcerated before, over 25 years ago, the officer's supposed to protect the inmate. They're supposed to make sure there's no riots, there's no fighting, there's no basically anything when it comes to the inmates. That is their job.
But this is a high-profile case, so it should be more security on him than anything, right? Or no?
Yes, I believe so. I mean, because if you look at history itself, when we had all these people that did all these shootings in Walmarts and the schools and the churches and all that, when they got locked up, they put a lot of security on them.
Double security on them.
So
double security.
Yeah, they doubled their security. Why they can't do that for Robert Sylvester Kelly? I'm just saying. And if that's the case, if y'all got a problem with him putting an institution on lockdown, to give him house arrest. The man should have been on house arrest anyway.
Especially if he's getting attacked while he's asleep. That seems like a setup. So they should be written up. This should go bigger than what.
Yeah.
I mean, this is R. Kelly, man. This is not some small inmate.
Right.
This is R. Kelly.
Right. They should be written up, and we should find out who is the officer that was on that floor, and he should be written up for not doing his job.
I mean, that's real. I mean, we should make sure those officers are written up that this doesn't happen again, because they need to make an example of what's going on. Because this R. Kelly, if he gets in his sleep, get in a fight, and I don't want to say that, you know, we're not doing our job. I think that we are doing our job. We are getting our message out, and we're going to keep getting our message out one way or another, even if we got to write letters to the jailhouse about protection.
Yeah, and I think we put the information, said we have to get investigation on who was on the deck, who the inmate was, and all that. And yeah, we got to do this well-being check, man. I really pray that these next 3 days, that they get this man some type of house arrest, something, because it seems like
that's what he needs.
Every motion.
If he's have no convictions, he should be on house arrest like anybody else. Yep. He doesn't have anything. I mean, he doesn't have a passport. This doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. It has to add up to make sense.
Exactly, and it don't make sense.
I mean, I know stone cold killers. I mean, just be real. I know people that do some bad stuff and still get out. Still get out on house arrest. So now you got somebody that's not convicted of anything and can't get house arrest. That
Right.
doesn't add up.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy to lock him up, and it's a conspiracy to commit murder.
I mean, DJ, you know rules and regulations of a compound, correct?
Oh, yeah.
You say you was there.
I was there.
You know protocol.
I know all the protocols.
What's protocol? And you would know if something was to happen to you where you was in there, there's a protocol that you as an inmate could have did. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or you'll reach out to somebody. It gotta be a line. It gotta be a line of protocol that's going, because that was too easy. That was too easy. Yeah.
And then to say they put him on the same floor with the person who did it. I mean, what type of person is running that facility? We will be going back.
And that's why I say there's a warden there. Who is over the guards?
Right. They got supervisors and lieutenants and all that stuff.
So that's how it goes. It goes like guard, supervisor,
lieutenant.
It doesn't go
wardens
straight to the top
and all that stuff. They got all that in there. And when some get big, it goes like
right.
that. And
it's a high profile case.
Yeah.
It has to be protected as so. It has to be protected as so.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you recommend?
That'd be investigation.
What would you recommend?
I recommend that there be investigation on security guards who's all on that floor at that time. I think the pressure should be put on the warden or whoever's in charge of the whole facility.
Somebody need to get written up, correct?
Somebody need to be getting written up for not protecting Robert Sylvester Kelly. That should not be brought on the protesters, because Rob is a high-profile person. He's supposed to have security anyway. And not only that,
is that a hate crime? Is that a hate crime? Is that to fight someone?
If they saying right, there is a hate crime. That's a hate crime. And to be honest with you, the inmate who he was fighting with shouldn't be on the same floor and should be charged with something.
He shouldn't be? Is it because they have different?
Yeah.
Correct.
One thing I do know about jail, if you fighting, they put your ass in a hole. And when you in a hole, you in a hole for XYZ amount of days. And if you try to commit any type of crime, they send you somewhere else where you can get your charges upgraded. If that dude was trying to commit a crime or trying to kill Rob or whatever the case may be, he should have been trying to get.
I don't want to say kill Rob. I just want to say, he's fighting.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't have happened.
Right. It shouldn't have happened. Yeah. But if he's trying to commit a murder through the government, which they already know Robert Sylvester Kelly was in that cell, and they take the person out of the cell who was in the cell with him. Come on now. When do that murder? People, we talking about, and then you got to understand something too. A lot of people don't know about prison. There's a level to security status. You got people that commit small minimum crimes. You got medium. You got minimum, medium, and max. You know what I'm saying? So there's levels to this stuff. R. Kelly is not a murderer.
Correct. This
So,
guy, I heard he's going to be in jail for almost life or something like that.
Yeah.
He shouldn't even be on the same floor. So where's the security, man? Where's the security? He's asleep.
yeah, we're going to see how this play out, man. I pray that they get this man house arrest. He should have been on it.
All right, and you say, so what's recommended is write-up. That's what you say. Recommended write-up. So the protocol is, that's what I'm looking for. What's protocol?
Put some pressure.
Yeah.
Put some pressure on the warden. Now, instead of doing a protest and a march, whatever, which we still go do, we doing that 9/11 pop-up for real well-being check for Robert Sylvester Kelly. We want to make sure he's okay. And that's what we've been going there for anyway, because we've been hearing.
And I may even take it further because I'm all right. It's power to the pen. The pen is mightier than the sword. You're going to get more letters on protecting R. Kelly than you ever got in your life. So it's going to be, he got more fans everywhere. So we're going to write to this prison too. We're going to write to this place for protection.
Yeah, I think they really hate that R. Kelly got fans. I really think they just want his fans to just go away and just not believe that he's an innocent man, that he's this cruel monster of the United States of the world. I really believe that. So we need to start getting some information, y'all.
We're smarter than what they think. You understand? I mean, we got every type of person that's educated with from every system that we can do whatever we need to, as far as writing, to get the message across, as far as making calls, as getting the message across, as talking like we do to get the message across. It's necessary.
Yeah, and I believe it can be
necessary. Done. Well, I just want to tell you, man, I just want to reach out and say, man, what's the level standards? Who should be written up? We should know about these things. It should be protection for R. Kelly, just like anybody else. Just like when you say you was in there, you was protected to a certain degree. I mean, come on.
If you can't protect him,
and somebody's while he sleep, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
He been there for a year, never been attacked, never been anything, and now all of a sudden he's being attacked. Come on, man. They want R. Kelly fans to go away. They want R. Kelly fans to not show our support. They want R. Kelly fans to shut the fuck up. That's what they want. They want R. Kelly fans to not show no love for the person who we believe that's innocent. Period. It's a bunch of bullshit. They don't want us to have our own right mind. They don't want us to think our own ways. They don't want us to do anything other than just shut the fuck up and let the Me Too movement, let the mute R. Kelly movements do all the noise they make, but we can't make no noise as R. Kelly fans. That's some bullshit.
No, it's bigger, like you said. It's bigger than what they think, and we're gonna make noise because we're gonna come from all angles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes like when when you're down, you get up. We get up.
Mm-hmm.
We get up.
Yeah, Freedom of Information Act.
Actually, keep that focus.
Yeah, hey man, I'm trying, man. You know, I'm only can do what I can do. I'm only one individual, and the Boshi's only one individual. We're trying our best. We're doing our best. And if people mad at that, oh well. Rob needed this noise. I mean, I hate it had to come with him getting jumped on. We didn't expect that.
Hey, listen, man. This is one thing. This is a dedication that I know R. Kelly know that his fans are here. He knows his fans are listening, and I just wanted to thank you, DJ, again for what you do. And I want you to know that his supporters are backing him up in everything that we do.
Right. Hold on 1 second. Hello?
DJ?
Yes.
Oh, hi. It's Irish Sofa Kelly.
Hey, Irish Sofa Kelly, how you doing?
How are you doing, DJ? I'm just truly grateful that I'm able, that you said I could call in.
Yes.
I'm really, listen, thanks a million. Now, first of all, I want to apologize, don't you? This is a long time coming, and I feel like now is the right opportunity. But I do want to let you know that I did try before with my every intention
I kept saying, do you know what, he's just going to want to know. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I personally want to apologise to you, and I truly mean that, for any kind of upset or offence that I may have caused you, in the past. When you first, now you can correct me if I'm wrong, but when you first came on the scene, do you remember, for Robert? And it was, I don't know if I even should say it like on a live, but where I was coming from really was, I think you were going around with a recorder, and you wanted to bring in people's experiences at the time and how they felt really about Robert Kelly's arrest, and basically that's what the agenda was. And I could see where you were coming from with that, and I just thought it was a really, really good idea, because I felt that you had something very special in touching people off the ground in the community. Do you get what I mean? But because of the way I feel about media, I was like, Jesus Christ, don't bring the people in that want to say something bad about it, or maybe, I can separate the man from the music, or I don't know. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So I guess I was being protective, from what I can remember. In any way, I was being protective over R. Kelly at that time, because I know the damaging effects that, we all do. And I felt that at that time, your intention was really, Jesus Christ, you've done amazing. You've done absolutely amazing. But because of my fear of the media, the damage that it can do to a person's life, and we've all seen what's happened to Robert Kelly, and I just thought that for those haters and people on the other side, do you get what I mean? That was my issue. It was nothing to do with what you were doing, because your intention was good. I was coming from my own fears, and I reacted to that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I wholeheartedly apologise, because it obviously came out sideways, and I genuinely didn't mean to upset you. Do you get what I mean? But I just thought to myself, I don't think he's probably not going to accept my apology now. Do you get what I mean? But I'm here probably a year later doing it.
Well,
let
me say this.
Go on.
I don't hold water like that. Some things I can forgive and let go, but they say when you know better, you do better. Because I can't, you entitled to your own feelings as a person. Because I understand everybody's not going to rock and roll with DJ Tyson. I just hope at the end they'll probably even understand me a little bit more, and where I come from in this fight, and the work I put into this fight, and hopefully they have a change of heart on their own. You personally, I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm not really offended, but you are entitled to your opinion. I accept your apology, because I didn't know that you was against me, but whatever the case may be. And we just want to move forward, man, and just really try to work on this coming together and help get this man out, man. I feel like the more noise we make for Rob, the more to pay attention to the government system, the more the judges are here. I pray that the judges get a whiff of the movement versus the jurors, because the judge has the first say so, the jurors has the last say so. See, the judge had the first say so to say, I want to drop these charges. I looked a little bit more deeper than what I've been paying attention to. Kim Fox is a fraud. Government officials been misusing their authority, and so that becomes a conflict of interest. So there you have it.
Absolutely. And I just want to say before I move on, back then, I think we were all in high on emotions. Now, DJ, I guess I'm very, very straight, and I'll tell you now, I've always loved what you've always brought. Okay? But you know what? It's about the spirit at the end of the day, and people will move it. The right people will move to the right spirit. And I guess I'm one of the guilty ones that could be easily influenced at that time. But the further you go along, the more deeper this journey gets, because it's about our values and our beliefs and what is right when there's an injustice known. I think I can't take my hat off to you enough. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. I mean, it's so inspiring. Okay? So you are getting results a lot more than what you realise. Because while you are putting in the hard work off the ground over there, I'm feeling, you know, at times I can imagine what you're up against.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the wave of emotions, it's up and down for a lot of people who are the genuine supporters, who's put a lot in to this, even if it's just even being on a platform and supporting, you know, a page or a blogger, you know. Do you get what I mean? It's about the sticking power and the commitment. And the journey, it's just beginning. Do you see what I mean? Because anyway, just to move on a little bit, just to share this, I rang the MCC today. Now, I'm really reluctant in ringing the prison. Anyway, I don't know why, but I'm just reluctant. But I did do, because I can just say this quickly. I tried to make a transfer by Western Union over to the prison for Robert Sylvester Kelly, you know, the sum amount. And yesterday I couldn't do it. I went to a store and I couldn't do it, and they couldn't do it, and they wanted a bank detail number and all this. So I thought, right, I'll go away and get my right information. Tried to do it online. Couldn't do it. Then I thought, oh, it must be my dyslexia. It's probably because I'm not seeing something or understanding something. It wasn't that. So I went into work today and I thought, okay, the systems were down. So I thought I'll go onto Google and I'll try and make a transfer. I still couldn't do it because it was just like zip codes, and it was asking for stuff. And when I was putting it in, anyway, so I thought, just ring the prison, and I rang the prison. And obviously some officer answered, and he wasn't, do you know, I have to say, the feeling I got from this officer, I know you get nice officers and you don't get so nice officers, but this one was rather kind of, he was forceful in his manner, a bit abrupt, you know, and I'm just asking for details. First of all, I said, can you take a payment card over the phone, you know, to put into a prisoner's account? So really, I didn't have to say the prisoner's name. Do you get what I mean? Or I didn't have to give the number. And he just said, no, if you just send it by postal check, or then when I tried to ask him about the Western Union, he just said, well, ma'am, you know, you put this in the state like FBOP and then DC and stuff. And I'm going, right, okay, not a problem. Thank you. Thanks very much. I thought I'd put the phone down. So I went back into my computer at work, and next of all, I heard a voice coming on my phone. So I picked it up and I went, oh, sorry, I do apologise. I thought I put the phone down. I said, I'm from the UK. So I introduced myself again, and that's no problem. And so anyway, he said, I said, actually, there is something I do want to ask you. I said, if you don't mind, I actually thought about it when I last spoke to the officer. So now that I have you on the phone, do you mind, please, if I ask you something? So I took the call. I went out privately, out of where I was sitting and work. And I just said to him, listen, a couple of months ago, I rang the prison. And I got the warden's name. I said, you know, the governor's name. I said, and the secretary. And I'm really, what my intention was I was trying to set up a conversation, you know, a telephone consultation in regards. He says, and what was that in regards to, ma'am? You know, I can't speak like you. So I said, well, actually, it was about, if I can just explain, I said, it's about change. I said, so it's about US prisoners' rights, I said. It's about, you know, international prisoners, because as you can see, I'm Irish, I said. So it's about prisoners, a broad range, and it's about the rights, it's about the human rights, I said. Now, I said, if I can explain, I said, so this is how I said it. I said, the European Parliament for Change, for example, I said, well, we've got one. I said, in Ireland, the Irish European Parliament for Change, I said. And we've got an interparliamentary members on board for the USA. And we're trying to join up, I said, as an interlink, I said, an integrated kind of, you know, integration, I said, of trying to get prisoners' rights and needs met, I said. And he went, well, ma'am, you know, he said, it's a long shot. I don't think you'll, to be honest, you know, and he was more or less saying that the warden, there was kind of a very slim chance that I would actually probably get to speak to him. But this was before I explained to him all of that. Do you get what I mean? That was at the the start of the conversation. So I explained that to him, and I said, well, that's no problem, I said. But I'm sure there's somebody that could start us off. What do you think? So anyway, he went off and he came back. And he was really nice. He was pleasant. I mean, at least he knew how to communicate. So he gave me a public relations officer's name, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It was a lady, and he gave me a number. And I said, so who is this person? I said, so what would she be able to do? And he said, well, she can communicate the correct information to the warden of the prison. Okay. I said, does the secretary not do that in the prison? He says, no, she can do that, but this is the person I think, from where you're coming from, we really want to speak to. Okay, so that can communicate the right type of information. So it's all fine. Now, I hadn't mentioned that about Robert Sylvester Kelly. I hadn't mentioned that about his number. Now, obviously, that's where I'm coming from, but I didn't mention it. They didn't ask, so I was hardly going to mention his name. And so I said to him, okay, can you tell me, I said, if it's possible, what's the procedure? I said, if...
The first question was whether or not these women were over age. And once it was determined that they...
So look, check this out. I don't know. Let me see. I heard this story so many times. She used to call. Okay. All right. I'm going to play a video for the people. So I appreciate you calling. Then, hey, Joe, then after I play this video, I want you to call in next. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, UK. All right. Now, everybody, can y'all listen to this? I want you all to listen to this. I want y'all to saw this, see this, listen to this, hear this. Okay. Everybody see this. Can y'all see the screen? Okay. All right. Thank you, UK. I appreciate you to call again. It's all good. And let's just move forward. Okay.
All right. All the best.
All right. Can everybody see the screen? Can everybody see the screen? And then after this, I'm going to get JoJo on the line, and then I'm going to you ready? Y'all can see the screen? Can I get a sound check? Whatever you see, you can see it, right? Because I see it. So let's go forward. Let me push play. They never had a case.
The first question was whether or not these women were over age. And once
Can y'all hear this?
It was determined that they were of age when they met him. It was determined that they were of age when they met him. It was determined that they were of age when they met him. It was determined that they were of age when they met him. We faced a host of issues. 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 I first started to strategize, how can I help? Because legally, there weren't too many options. Because legally, there weren't too many options. Because legally, there weren't too many options. But what we've had to do was destroy the narrative that's been surrounding this individual. But we've had to do was destroy the narrative that's been surrounding this individual. But we've had to do was destroy the narrative that's been surrounding this individual. And so we took a outside the box approach. And so we took a outside the box approach, and we started to.
Why do they got to take all these outside the box approach if it ain't nothing to approach.
Destroy the narrative. We had to convince men and women across the country. We had to convince men and women across the country. We had to convince men and women across the country to believe what was going on, to believe what was going on, to believe what was going on. But what we had to do was to change the minds of prosecutors. But what we had to do was to change the minds of prosecutors. But what we had to do was to change the minds of prosecutors. But what we had to do was to change the minds of prosecutors, to change the minds of people in the industry, and to ultimately bring Mr. Kelly to justice. And
see that? See all this shit they had to go through for Robert Sylvester Kelly, which they know was a bunch of bullshit. So I want to take this video and I'm gonna put this on my Twitter. I'm gonna put this video on my Twitter. I'm gonna put it on my Facebook. I'm gonna put it on I think I already have it in my YouTube. If I have to upload it again, I will upload it again. Matter of fact, I will upload it now. Yes, y'all heard the words y'all said. They said they had to go to do a different approach. The girls was legally. This is a lawyer saying that they were legal. So tell me, what the fuck is really going on, man? What the hell is really going on? Yeah. So, let me say this. And give me words. My words clear. My words clear. I'm praying. I'm really, really praying that it won't have to be. Say it again, girly girl. Basically, they had to lie. And for the people who didn't watch this, let me pull it up to you one more time. I want to play this like 3 more times so people can really hear what's being said and how is it being said. I want to play it one more time, so give me a second before I get off the slide. Play it again. I put this clip together. When I heard this, I said, well, let me put this clip together and wake up the people who don't want to be woke for some reason. Let's start from the beginning again.
the first question was whether.
Let me get everything out. Let's go. Let's watch it again.
The first question was whether or not these women were overage. And once it was determined that they were of age when they met him, it was determined that they were of age when they met him.
They were of age
when they met him.
They said, he said it. Now, this is supposed to be the attorney for the Savages. He said they were of age when they met him. They're of age when they met him. Why this can't be used to help Robert Sylvester Kelly beat his case? Why this can't be used to help Robert Sylvester Kelly get house arrest so he can fight his case? I'm just saying. I put work in these streets. I listen. I analyze. And sometimes people just listen to what people say, but they never analyze what they say.
The first question was whether or not these women were over age. And once it was determined that they were of age when they met him, it was determined that they were of age when they met him. It was determined that they were of age when they met him. It was determined that they were of age when they met him. We faced a host of issues. 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 I first started to strategize, how can I help? Because legally, there weren't too many options. Because legally,
There wasn't too many options.
There weren't too many options because legally there weren't too many options. But what we've had to do was destroy the narrative that's been surrounding this individual. But we've had to do was destroy the narrative that's been surrounding this individual. But we've had to do was destroy the narrative that's been surrounding this individual. And so
what they had to do was destroy the narrative and paint a bad picture of Robert Sylvester Kelly at any means necessary.
we took a outside the box approach. And
yeah, y'all took an outside the box approach to find many things as y'all can to get Robert Sylvester Kelly in a situation that y'all hoping he don't get out of. But I truly believe God will have the last say so.
So we took a outside the box approach and we started to destroy the narrative. We had to convince men and women across the country. We had to convince men and women across the country. We had to convince men and women across the country to believe what was going on, to believe what was going on, to believe what was going on. But what we had to do was to change the minds of prosecutors. But what we had to do was to change the minds of prosecutors. But what we had to do was to change the minds of prosecutors. But what we had to do was to change the minds of prosecutors, to change the minds of people in the industry, and to ultimately bring Mr. Kelly to justice. And
there you have it. There you have it. You see it. Free Kales now. Bunch of bullshit. When I first saw this shit, yeah. Yeah. Y'all see it. If it's your first time in this channel, make sure y'all click that like button, subscribe, share. I got so much stuff that I put together. People may not want to see all this stuff, but
that our parents are insane. This is all lies.
In my eyes, only thing I need to help you was get this motherfucker one song with his name on that bitch.
You're trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
In my eyes, only thing I need to help you was get this motherfucker one song.
I got so much shit in here, man, that it exposed all these clowns. Me doing my thorough and investigative work. I want to play something else for you guys, and I want you to put your eyes on this. When I say I see some shit, I see some shit, I feel some shit, I go with my gut feeling. I feel if this ain't right, that ain't right. Let's see. Let's see. I got a lot of shit. Let me see. Let's get it to the top. All right. I'm going to come in with one more. And I'm going to let you people go. I'm going to call my mans right back. Trying to find this video I want to play. Song. Exclusive. Kept editing true. Back down on the name. So okay, for one to bring motivation. All right, let's play this.
So even if you're trying to solicit me like I'm
The song, huh?
Like if she had made her song and she got that fulfillment, like even now, like if they used it did anything with her, if there was any fulfillment, I wouldn't even been beefing as hard now, but you gave her no independence.
you're trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
Yeah. Let's go here, y'all. Let's go here.
I'm crying because you guys don't know the truth. You guys
I want y'all to watch
believe
this.
in some facade that our parents are saying. This is all lies for money.
You're keeping as hard now.
Hold on, y'all. Let me play this for you guys. Don't go nowhere. Watch this.
People fail to realize, and I think this is what it is. People fail to realize, and I think this is what it is. I'm not a person that shows my weakness, so even if I am hurting, you will probably never.
All right. Y'all see the screen? Y'all hear the sound? Let me know. Here we go. 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 Ready? Y'all ready? Watch this.
People fail to realize, and I think this is what it is. I'm not a person that shows my weakness, so even if I am hurting, you will probably never ever see it unless I want you to see it. You're trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
No, you just want her to make a song, huh?
Like if she had made her song and she got that fulfillment, like even now, like if they used it did anything with her, if there was any fulfillment, I wouldn't even been beefing as hard now, but you gave her no independence.
You're trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe. I'm crying because you guys don't know the truth. You guys believe in some facade that our parents are saying. This is all lies for money. You're trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
Bring the truth to the community.
So you think if she would have sat up there and went in there and did a song with R. Kelly, that all this shit would have been going on with her being 17 and all that shit?
I don't think none of it would have really went on because she would have got to fulfill her independence. They fell in love, whatever the fuck over age. What can you beef about? But if your motherfucker just take the motherfucker doing no do shit with them and continue to do nothing with them, then really you go all the way around. They don't, not you, but they don't.
And if you can't see that you're ignorant and you're stupid as because you want to be, all because that's the world we live in. Negativity sells. You're trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
What's going on? We stay on that horn. That phone. You know what I mean? We there.
This one I was on Facebook.
We respect your scenery this time. Like, man, this what it is. I mean, we just had a bad situation.
You're trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
If she wouldn't have lied to you, this shit probably wouldn't have been that way it is.
You're trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
But on the birthday was it? This shit probably wouldn't have been that way it is.
Look what he said.
You're trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
If she wouldn't have lied to you.
That nigga said, if she wouldn't have lied to me, if she wouldn't have lied to me, This one again, I was on Facebook Live and he called in last year.
This shit probably wouldn't have been that way it is.
You trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
My daughter's birthday was in less than 90 days.
So when you wrote the letter, who the letter was written out to? Like
somebody in supposed to been in the label. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
You trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
And I looked at my daughter already off of the store.
You trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
In my eyes, only thing I need to help you was hit this motherfucker one song with his name on that bitch.
You trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
In my eyes, only thing I need to help you was hit this motherfucker one song with his name on that bitch.
You trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
And I heard him finish our album. That's it. I was shocked. That shit straight from my little cousin. Straight VP. She gonna walk that bitch right now for a day.
You trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
We just had a bad business situation.
wow.
But Joe could have made that shit, man. He could have faced me. We could have dealt with that shit. Stand up on that shit. And it's been a different life.
It's not about what the world thought it was about. It was about me getting relationships with my daughter.
You trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe. Don't paint no picture like I have not talked to you guys in over a year because I would call you guys 4 or 5 months at a time. So to believe something like that, so extreme, so bizarre, so outrageous, I just couldn't even fathom my parents believing something as bizarre as that. You trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a bad motherfucker when it comes to putting shit together, opening up people's eyes. Stop being blind with the foolery and the bullshit. I will say give it up for DJ motherfucking Tyson. I'm going to take this video. I got 2 videos I'm finna upload. Might merge these 2 videos together. Don't know. But I do know I'm a bad motherfucker. And just keep on watching. Keep on hating. You know? I'm finna upload these 2 videos. Like when I get off. Thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't liked, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching my channel. I thank you all. Yeah. It's time to bring it back. I'm finna upload these right now. Again, it is what it is. All right. Thank you all. Thank you for your super chats. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share. Make sure you be a blessing to my channel. I appreciate you all. You all have a terrific Tuesday. I might pop back on later just to have some fun. I might bring Mama Mary out. I don't know. But I know one thing got done.
Free R. Kelly, the king of R&B. DJ Tyson ain't to be with. Get off my dick, haters.
You're rocking with the best. You're rocking with the best. You're rocking with the best.
They big mad. They big mad. They big mad. They big mad. Mod Squad, bitches. Mod Squad, bitches.
Mod Squad, bitches. Mod Squad, bitches.
Right. Love you guys. I'm out.
This Chicago, nigga.